Mercedes-Benz 300 SLR. Now, we're going to be talking about the world's most expensive car. And trust me, you won't believe the price tag on this bad boy. The Mercedes 300 SLR Coupe is over 66 years old and worth a whopping 135 million euros. Yeah, you can take your time to digest that. That's about $143 million. The SLR's exceptional value is not only due to its incredible performance and engineering, but also because it is an extremely rare vehicle. In fact, there are only 2 SLRs in existence. Before this car was made, there was a roadster version in 1955. It was roofless and won every race it entered, including the Mille Miglia, making it one of the most successful racing cars back then. So Mercedes decided to build a coupe version, and they only had the chance to make 2 of them before shutting down their racing division. And now it's ended up making it an extremely exclusive and coveted car. But why is this car so special? Well, for starters, it's a racing car, not made for consumer purposes. You can tell just by looking at the way you have to sit in it. You have to sit in a very specific position because the drivetrain is in the middle of the car, and that's why the driver's seat is covered in leather, so their shoes don't slip off the gas pedal. The car is also nicknamed the Uhlenhaut Coupe, after the guy who used to drive it around. He allegedly sustained permanent hearing loss because of the sound of the engine. This car can reach speeds of up to 180 miles per hour on the road, and it can accelerate from 0 to 100 miles per hour in just 550 yards. And its exceptional braking system ensures that it can come to a complete stop quickly and safely, even after reaching such high speeds. This car has some interesting features. The wipers are bare bones, and there's a choke, a hood opener, and blinkers. There's also a gated gearbox with 5 gears and a special reverse mechanism, but you must push a button first to release it and get into first gear. The car's body is paneled in magnesium alloy, focusing on giving the driver priority over the passenger, who has a smaller and more narrow seat. The trunk is entirely taken up by a large 37.5-gallon tank, 2 spare wheels, an electric fuel pump, and a toolkit, with only enough space for a small suitcase behind the seats. As with all racing Mercedes, the steering wheel lifts off for easier access to the driving seat, where you'll find yourself sitting with feet wide apart, astride the housing over the clutch and drive shaft. The long silver hood is directly in front of you, and beneath a cowl on the dash are 5 dials that show the tachometer up to 11,000 RPM, speedometer up to 390 kilometers per hour or over 250 miles per hour, thermometers for oil and water, and an oil pressure gauge. The Mercedes 300 SLR Coupe is not just a beautiful car, it's an amazing piece of history. These cars are some of the coolest, most advanced cars out there. With out-of-this-world designs and engineering that pushes the boundaries of science, one can only wonder what the next step would be. I have only one question as I end. If you had the money, what car would you buy? Thanks for watching. Click the videos you see on your screen.